College Classic. Did you say College Classic Campus Hits? Well, sure you did. You know, I like to pray and thank God for life. And some people have it more abundantly than I do, but I'd like to thank God for abundant life anyway. I like to say to my Lord, thank you. I was going through my bags the day before yesterday, and I found this bottle of medicine that I didn't have to finish. I had already finished 2 bottles prior to that, and it's called ondansetron. And it was for what was going through me back in, she was 2013, 14, 13, 12, 11. And it was pretty bad what I was going through. It was pain, blood coming from my rear. And I remember I would wipe, and there would be globs of blood on my toilet paper. And I was looking for a insurance company that would carry my insurance so that I could pay for my funeral. And I was in prayer a lot. And I was watching TV, and people were watching me that became brothers and sisters. And I ended up in the hospital because my appendix or my liver didn't have enough water. And the Dasatron will drain you, it'll dry you out. And I was drinking as much water as I could, but it wasn't enough. I was killing about a gallon a day. I was drinking a lot of water. And it was very strange because when I would take the Adasatron, it felt so good. My stomach felt so good. The pain was beyond anything I've ever felt. I've been in motorcycle accidents, car accidents, but this pain was worse than anything I can imagine. I didn't want to see my family or anybody because I didn't want them to know that I was in so much pain, because I would wake up in the middle of the night in pain, crying. It hurt so bad. And I think to myself now that I like to thank God because I gave it to the Holy Spirit. And I was going through my things. I was thinking, man, today really sucks. It's really a bad day. I really hate this, and I'm getting grumpy. And I should be glad that I'm alive. I should be glad that I'm here, because I trusted the Holy Spirit enough for it to conquer what was going through me, what was happening, and it did. It did. And I did it for I sowed a seed covenant, and I asked for prayer and help from others, and they prayed for me, and the bleeding, everything stopped. The pain went away, and I was suffering that pain for a long time. It was getting worse. I thought, my God, I don't understand. But I do now. I understand that God is control of everything. And to even think about that then versus this now, I think I'm going to be thanking God again. And so I just wanted to share that with you. Any of you that are suffering and you're not sure how is it going to go or what's it going to be, give it to the Holy Spirit. Give it to God. Give it to Jesus. Give it away. Don't keep it. This College Classic Campus Hits. I like to share something with you that I was reading before I go. It says here that honor only we can bestow Nobody on the face of this earth has the power and authority to give us to God, but we ourselves. What an honor it is when He accepts us and in return bestows upon us all that He is. That would be love. When we were saved, we gave Him all that we had. It wasn't much, but it was all we could give. What more important thing could anyone give to God than Himself? I started tithing 10% of everything that came into my hand. I just wanted to tithe the Lord and thank Him for everything. I wanted Him to know that I was very thankful. But what He really wanted was me. And I believe that. And I believe He wants you too. Ourselves plus our time is all we have to give. Once we do that, then everything else we give to Him becomes an honor. Even though the tithe is from the start, when we bring to God what is His, it counts it as an honor. Why? Because He is honorable. So I think to myself, I was a tithe, and Christ Jesus was too. This is College Classic Campus. I'm TcYbarra. God bless you. Maybe we can all be a tithe.